I'm Jasper, half Irish, half English, and I own pizzerias in India. I'm crazy about India, and I'm crazy about pizza, and we're arranging their marriage. Welcome to the Great Indian Pizza Adventure. Assam, one of the 7 sisters of northeast India, land of nature, beauty, tea, tribes, and sensational unique food. I'd like to be a little brother to this big sister and learn everything I can about the great state of Assam. Assam has always fascinated me. So complex, so diverse, such an incredible state. And how better to find out about the cuisine and the culture than through food and conversations in my quest to make the perfect Assamese pizza. The one thing I know for sure about Indian cuisine is that the best food is home food. And what better way to learn the Assamese culture than to join my Assamese family friends and share a meal with them. Ju, Gian, Zia, Sanjeev, this looks sensational, thank you. There's nothing like learning a cuisine except through friends and family. But tell me, what's going on here?
So beginning, this is where you start from. Of course, rice is the base of everything.
Yeah.
You have everything with rice. Typically, the dal and the...
It's a rice, not bread culture, right?
No,
Assam, it's not a baking,
Actually,
not a baking place.
I don't think we ever had ovens. So there's no bread culture as such.
This is bad for my Assamese pizza.
Yeah, this is bad.
And you don't have cheese either, right?
We don't.
So you were actually saying that you will struggle in
That's
this
the first thing.
Please tell me you like tomatoes, or it's a complete disaster.
This is made with tomatoes. This is typically how we use it.
Okay, phew. Okay, sorry, I interrupted you again. So, rice dal.
Rice dal with what we call pitika. This is like basically a mash of various things. I think this has got tomatoes, potatoes, then various
raw coriander,
like coriander, onions, chilies.
And there are a billion pitikas. Has everyone got their own pitika?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
hundreds and...
And you actually add raw mustard oil. That makes the difference.
Oh, I
so,
see.
The flavor comes in. Pitika is mesh in...
Got it.
So boiled and mashed or burnt and mashed, it could be all sorts of things. Like
Yeah. But Zia, hang on, this looks familiar. Is it familiar, or have I got that wrong?
It's familiar because it's biryani.
Okay.
So this biryani is, in Assam, we call it pulao.
Okay.
It can be vegetable pulao, it can be mutton pulao, it can be anything with non-veg, it can be beef, or it can be with mutton and chicken and all that.
Yeah. Is this a Mughal thing that fetched up in...
Yeah, it is like that. It's been influenced by the Mughal people, and slowly from the central India, from the northern India, it's moved towards this thing.
Got it.
To the Assamese culture also.
Reinterpreted.
Yeah.
Start with the lentils and the dal and the rice and the pitika.
And the khar, is it?
Yeah.
Khar with rice. That's how you start with.
Okay.
At the end is this.
The fish is like the kuda grass, the kuda
It's also
fish.
sort of big cleanser, right?
I'll give this a try.
So you are a British.
Yes.
How do you like eating food with your hands?
Do you know, I like it a lot. Eating fish with your hands, this is a much better tool than the fork, right? Because, you know, so many times, particularly if you've got little bones, what are the big occasions of eating other than the usual family get-togethers?
Oh, well, see, we have what you call the community fests. So we have these, the village community prayer halls. They are called the namghars.
Namgoj.
So what we do usually a feast during Bohag Bihu time, or some occasion to celebrate. So people do have a community feast because it's supposed to build that bond of brotherhood also.
And is that Sanjeev, is that a religious thing or is it not a religious thing?
It's more of a cultural thing actually.
I see.
Assam is a miniature India of sorts.
Yeah.
It's a melting pot of different communities, different ethnic groups, different cultures.
So small, but
Small,
hugely diverse.
Yes, hugely.
Wow.
And even the language, the dialect varies every 4 kilometers.
Oh, is that right? And does the same go for food? Does food vary? I mean, whether it's every 4 kilometers
it
or...
varies.
And gee, what do people get? So if people are not getting their flavors from masala, what are they using to get flavors?
See, it's all natural, right? Say, for example, things like ginger and garlic,
Yeah.
pepper, all of these actually become the base of cooking.
When you talk about Assamese food, perhaps to an outsider it might look or taste a little bit bland. But
Right.
For us it is not the case because we use a whole lot of traditional herbs and medicinal plants, largely. You have a certain medical condition, we have a herb for it.
So it's not just this greenery is where you live, it's what you eat, and it's actually formed
Yes.
part and parcel of the art.
Yes.
Contrary to what people might believe that, in Northeast, there's like a lot of non-vegetarian food. But there is also an amazing range of vegetarian
Absolutely, yeah.
food, which is very unique and very different.
So I think next step, book our tickets to Guwahati
That's a great.
and get into it there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ju, Gayan, Zia, Sanjeev.
It was a pleasure.
You've been the most fantastic host. What a sensational meal that was. So much love, so much knowledge. And now I think I'm ready to go shopping for Assamese ingredients with my friend Sneha. Well, look at this.
So the store is Asha Tangkhul. Tangkhul is one tribe.
Okay.
It's Manipuri, she's Manipuri. Asha is her name. So though our ingredients are almost the same, so I come here and buy.
So Manipur is very similar to Assamese ingredient-wise?
Not the cuisine, but ingredients.
But the
Mostly
ingredients.
we get our ingredients here. This one is, it's very interesting. This is a flower. We call it tita phul. Tita means bitter.
Tita
So
phul.
this is very bitter, but very good for health.
Is that right?
So this is green, so it becomes reddish in color, and we make a dish with it. And we eat in Assam, we eat lots of bitter.
Is it good for digestion?
Very good for digestion, very good for blood.
So these are the
this is roots of fishtail. So in Assamese, it's called musunduri. Musunduri.
Musunduri.
This is the roots of the plant.
Okay.
And this is also very good for health. So we make chutneys with this.
You make chutneys out of
Yes.
it?
This is mezenga leaves. Roselle.
Yeah, right.
Roselle, we use it in cooking pork, chicken. This is tangy.
I can see that with pork.
Yeah. So since we do not have any other spices, so we use these ones to give flavors to our.
So you're much more living off the fresh leaves and herbs of the land, really.
Yes.
It's much less
We do
masala
have.
based.
So there is a festival, Bihu. It follows in April.
Yeah.
So traditionally, we make one dish with 101 varieties of herbs.
Amazing.
So you can guess how many herbs we
Amazing.
have.
That's
it's
interesting.
growing in our
This is
states.
called bihu.
Yes, it's in Bihu. It's a ritual to have that dish. So these are dry shrimps. We make chutney.
Yeah.
This is again a variety of fish which is dried. If you see, we have sometimes it's very rainy in some part of Assam. Sometimes somewhere it's flooding, like whoever lives in banks of Brahmaputra, it's always flooding. So tribals there, they preserve their food like this.
I see.
They sun dry it, either smoke dry it and preserve it for the rest of the year.
When they need it.
Yes, and
When-
then they
when they
make
don't get it
chutneys. Yeah. This is very interesting ingredient. This is the peel of dried wild orange. Again, for the
Interesting.
flavoring.
Interesting. So yeah, that's really fascinating. I think I'm gonna get these two things, and then should we go eat something?
Yes, you can buy this, but add little bit on the curry because this is
Little
very
bit.
strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't take a whole.
No, you can't. You'll get a zing on your tongue. So let me take you to this place. This is Assam, one is Assamese restaurant.
This looks totally awesome.
So this one is duck fry.
Okay.
And it is a traditional dish, traditional Assamese dish. Non-tribals eat lots of duck and pigeon.
Okay. Should I try it?
This one is, again, it's a pork salad.
Okay.
This is typical Assamese tribal dish. And the difference between the other states is we add black sesame. We just roast it and pound it and then add it in this salad.
That's very interesting.
Yes. This is the Assamese emotion.
This is the
Aloo
pitika.
pitika. Yes.
This is the pitika.
This is our emotion. You can, smell it.
I can smell
raw
mustard.
oil. Yes. In our Assamese platter, you will get all the varieties of flavors. You will get alkaline, boiled.
Starting with that.
We start our meal with alkaline. It's called khar.
Okay.
So khar is a substance. We make it at home, like a baking soda, cooking soda.
And was this because originally there was no salt used?
So the reason is earlier in ancient time, our cuisine was saltless.
Ah, okay.
So now in modern society we are using salt. So the alkaline is liquid. We make it with a variety, a typical kind of banana. We peel the banana, sun dry it, and then we burn it into ash. And then we take a muslin cloth, we sprinkle water, and then what the residue we get drop by drop. It's a long process.
What an amazing thing.
I want to show you this. This is very interesting. This is called, it's a betel nut.
Okay.
So in Assam, there is no dessert concept. When we finish our meal, we serve tea. It's again without milk, and it's called pan tamul.
Okay.
So we serve pan tamul to end the meal.
Okay.
This is fermented and raw betel nut.
Okay.
So just have it. You're an Assamese now.
I'm an Assamese now. Thank you so much.
It was wonderful, showcasing our cuisine.
It's delicious. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. Cut. And now I'm off to meet the man considered to be the font of all Northeastern knowledge. Food historian, author extraordinaire, and all-round passionate foodie, Ashish Chopra. Ashish, I'm a total ignoramus on Assamese cuisine, as you know, but I think I read somewhere that certain tribes weren't keen on the chicken. Is that true?
That's not true.
Ah.
That's not true because chicken is easily available. They will not like the broiler.
Ashish, is the food changing as well? I mean, are we coming into a period where some of these traditions are being lost, or are they being maintained?
One thing I must say is that all of a sudden, in Assam, there is a sudden precedence being given to traditional cuisine now. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. I have my chef Yugang here.
But before we do this, I keep looking down here at this fellow. What's going on here, Ashish?
I've infused this with the ghost chili. In the Northeast, they brew a lot of local alcohol. You know? So here there's a mixture of white rum and vodka. Shall we do the cooking?
I think so. I'm ready.
I'm going to make two dishes for you. One is a very tribal dish, is snails.
Okay.
And snails are a great meal. You know, it's very healthy. I mean, it starts from France.
Good protein.
Then the other one is I'm making a very rustic Assamese style chicken curry.
Home style.
Home style.
I mean, Ashish, wow, this is beautiful. Thank you.
Let me introduce you to another person who is not only charming, but she cooks splendidly, and her name is Megha.
Hi, Megha. That's quite an introduction.
Yeah, always very generous.
And meet my much better half. This is Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
She's also from the Northeast.
What should we start with?
I think you should start with that and that in your bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make an Assamese pizza.
Okay.
Is that a stupid idea? There's no And there's no real bakery in.
Not really, there are no bakeries, but I think you could definitely use a lot of Assamese products produced to make.
I think it's a fabulous idea.
We'll use some elements from here.
Yeah. Let's use some elements, get the flavour profiles. How's your dough making?
It's not that bad.
Good, probably. Well, that's it. Probably the only thing I can do is do dough. All of you, thank you so much. It's just unbelievable. It's a complete revelation. So we'll cook tomorrow.
Yes.
And will you guys come and maybe come and taste our creations at some point?
Absolutely, we'll be delighted to.
And I think honestly, it's, as they say in the movie, this is like I hope, the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful friendship and a beautiful thing.
Yes, of course.
Ashish, you talk so powerfully about food as union, food as community, and this is that in action, right?
See, Jasper, it's a reality because it's food that has brought us together. As Robert Frost would say, miles ago before I sleep and miles.
Miles to go before I sleep. Thank you so much.